guys, welcome to Hunting God's Country. I'm Jason, and I have something super exciting for you tonight. Obviously, you already saw the title and clicked on it, so here we go. House Bill 4191 has been introduced. What is that? Well, I will tell you, it is probably going to spark some controversy. It's definitely going to set up some opinions, and I want all of you to tell me down in the comments what you think, because this is going to be an interesting one. So, House Bill 4191 gives us the option, or if it gets passed, I should say, it hasn't passed yet, but if this gets passed, it is this year's 2025 deer baiting license. Yep, you heard me. Deer baiting license. So, I want you to tell me after you hear what's going on here, is this a grab for money, or is this an opportunity to figure out how many people actually want to bait? What does this mean for us? So what's been proposed is for those individuals who wish to participate in baiting deer and or elk, if the commission has a ban on it still, which as most of you know, baiting deer has been banned in the Lower Peninsula for many, many years now. I could go and look it up what the date was, but it's been quite a while. It's been banned because of CWD. So what this House bill proposes is if you wish to purchase a deer baiting license, you must follow a couple of specific rules. First of all, you must have a valid hunting license in order to put out bait. Secondly, each bait site cannot have more than 5 gallons per site per day. Now, they haven't set a date, a start date, or an end date, what the period is for baiting, but $20 gets you the legal right to go ahead and put out bait for deer this year, if this passes. So, I want you to tell me what you think of this. Now, there are a couple of very specific things that go along with this. For one, any money that is received for a deer baiting license must be used for the I'll read it straight off the page. Must be used to conduct research on chronic wasting disease, bovine tuberculosis, or other diseases in free-ranging deer and elk in this state. So any money that we spend for this has to be used for research on what's going on right here in Michigan, or used to provide for surveillance of chronic wasting disease, bovine tuberculosis, or other wildlife diseases, including the testing of free-ranging deer or elk. And that's unspecified. Does that mean if you shot a deer that's been in the area of bait, it has to be tested? Or is it an elective thing? Do you voluntarily have it tested? We don't know. Obviously, there's much more that's going to have to be explained, and there's probably going to be a various array of opinions and things coming out during the session of this House bill when they start discussing it on the floor. So what I want to know from you guys is, what do you think about this? I have two very specific questions that come up in my mind, and I don't necessarily have an opinion on this as of yet, but over this time period, the 10 years or so that we've not been able to bait legally, has the DNR proven that CWD has decreased or increased or stayed the same? Has the baiting ban changed anything as far as diseases in the wild deer population in the state? So that's my first question. I'll research that and see what I can find, but I'm curious. The second question I have is, what's happened in the areas where bovine tuberculosis was first found in the deer herd, and what are the other diseases that we're looking for? Because there's not really been any mention of it publicly aside from CWD. So what's the designation of other disease? It makes me a little bit curious as to maybe the vagueness of the wording here, or if something else were to pop up, or what is it that they're looking for? What is the other disease part of this category? So just to read off of this real quick for you, any money raised under subsection 2, which subsection 2 is the $20 deer baiting license fee. So buying that license, that's subsection 2, must be used for one or more of the following purchases, and that's those two things that I just told you. Basically researching chronic wasting disease and or other diseases in our wildlife herd. So, you know, this is exciting news and disturbing news all at the same time. I'm on the fence. I don't know which way I'm leaning here. I don't know if I'm totally in favor of, hey, that's great. Now for $20 we can help participate in a research project and see what baiting deer in our area does for the deer, see what it does for disease. Or is this a way for our government, who's already $20 million behind in DNR funds, to find another way yet to increase their revenue in order to keep up with the times? So I really don't know. These are questions. I don't have an opinion on them as of yet. These are just questions I'm asking. What is it? Where are we with this? What is this really all about? There's a lot of unknowns here, but it's great to see that in our hunting community here in Michigan, that things are still moving. People are still concerned. People are still trying to make a change. And I think this House bill represents the efforts that are being made to try to make changes and to try to help introduce new hunters and to try to retain the hunters that we still have. As you know, it's been on a decline for years. Our hunting numbers have been going down. Our license sales have been going down. So now maybe this opportunity will get some people back into the woods who maybe have dropped out over the last 5 to 10 years. And or maybe it's encouragement for some of the younger generation who wants to get started in hunting to get their opportunity to go out and have the opportunity to use bait, so that maybe they'll see more deer and have better opportunities, or at least more opportunities to have deer in front of them that they could harvest for their freezer. So, like I said, I'm on the fence, but I want to know what you guys think. I want to know where this really stands. I want to know where this hits for you. Does this feel like a great thing? Does it feel like something that's going to encourage and increase our hunting numbers? Does it feel like something that's going to upset a lot of people and send them packing and going the other way? There's definitely a situation in this state where our hunting heritage has started to slip. Our hunting numbers are down considerably, and we have to do our due diligence as hunters and fishermen here in the state of Michigan to increase the heritage transfer and making sure that our kinfolk have an opportunity to participate in outdoor sports and hunting and fishing. So that's all I have for now. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Hey, if you guys haven't already done it, go over and check out our other channel, Camp Carpenter. There's a lot of stuff on there, and with summer coming, with spring, I should say spring, we still have 6 inches of snow, but with spring nearby, we've got a lot of outdoor things we got to take care of this year, a whole lot of carpentry projects, building projects, things of that nature going on. So a lot of those things are posted over on Camp Carpenter, and some vlogs, just, you know, other things besides what we do here on Hunting God's Country. So check out Camp Carpenter. There will be a description or a link down in the description, and also Cal Builds. So a couple other channels that we have. But thank you for joining me. I love and appreciate all of you. It's so nice to have you here. I really appreciate your input and all the support that you guys give us. Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate and love all of you. Check out those other 2 channels. And as always, shoot straight and keep the fire going.